doing?
I'm doing well. Did you sleep well?
Yes, I had to get up early, but it was just quite deeply, which was nice.
Nice.
Ready for the last day.
What are you looking forward to?
I think the first is a bit different, the next workout, and then we still don't know the final, so the unknown and unknowable. Presumably heavy ropes and something else, you know. My guess is since Fronin's programming, probably heavy dumbbell squat snatches.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
I just want to see Tia bring it. Like.
Tell me, Ramsey.
What's the next workout?
Well, it's called the chipper. So I think it's a 40 calorie row, 35 step ups. Well, the calories are a bit different for guys and girls, but 35 step ups, 30 strict handstand push ups, 15 ring muscle ups. We don't know that it says jerry can, but like around 35 kilos, 35 kilos.
Is
like
it the ball throwing thing?
No, the jerry can's like the fuel can.
It's like farmer carry.
Yeah, it's basically a farmer's carry.
Okay.
But we don't know the distance.
Okay.
Because we're driving, the reason we've got to go in so early is because they're going to get briefed now.
Okay.
So we don't know necessarily the full flow and stuff. And then you do the same back up. So it should be a fun chipper. It's going to be very interesting. See, it's going to probably be quite an exciting day, you know.
Lots of moving around.
Lots of moving, and you know, there's the queen of Tia is currently not in first, and so Annie has a bit of a lead.
Hasn't happened in years.
Can she hold on to that lead, which is also going to be an exciting aspect. I think it's probably like 5 years since she's lost a live competition, so it's very significant. And I don't know if the ring muscle ups are enough. I don't know if there's enough ring muscle ups to make a difference, if you see what I mean.
What about the strict handstand push-ups?
Annie's great at strict handstand push-ups.
That's true.
She's
Forgot about that.
yeah, so the strict handstand push-ups, the only kind of space Tia has is the 30 ring muscle ups, and I just don't know if that's enough to make the significant difference, and then it's going to depend on what the final is.
Yeah, and what the other girls do around.
Yeah, what the other girls do around. I mean, obviously Tia's going to do well. The question is, can she do well enough? And there's probably a position. It's a position they've not been in for many years on the final day. So
we're in uncharted territories. Jacqueline, how do you feel about this workout?
I think it's going to be a fun one.
Are you looking forward to the muscle ups?
I'm looking forward to the muscle ups.
Are you interested in testing your handstand push-ups?
Yeah, it'd be good as well. It'd be a spicy combination of the handstand push-ups with the ring muscle ups.
Thank you. Gabby, how are you feeling?
I feel very good.
We got over this shitty sandwich.
Yeah, this is like okay, we don't know the final workout, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a good one because all the gymnastic it's now.
You're not looking too much forward to the gymnastics?
So I mean, it's gonna be a good test for me. I've been working a lot on my podium gymnastic, and 15. I mean, 2 times 15, so 30 ring muscle ups in the workout. It's gonna be good.
Good test.
Good test.
What are you most looking forward to?
Papa John's pizza in the evening.
Wow, that's pretty sad.
The BPN after play.
Did we get an invite? Did we say no?
Christos got a tattoo.
Yeah, you're branded by them. You're directly invited. we going?
Huh?
Where are we going?
We're going back to the hotel.
Why?
Because the weekend is over and Gabby forgot her passport.
Of course. The 2021 ROGUE Invitational is done and dusted.
Yes.
I think you were an anomaly on the field in the sense that you were coming from a previous competition in Madrid, which also was pretty big, just 2 weeks ago. Did you feel that affected you in any way during the weekend?
No, I don't actually think that affected me. That's not where I lost it, basically.
Okay.
Just not in the shape that I need to be and have been. But I also do know what I need to do to get back into there.
So, I think for the viewers who might go through an experience where they don't perform up to their expectations, and they also realize that they're not in the shape they used to be, like just a few months ago, you took the off season, you had some rest. How do you mentally approach coming out of a competition that didn't go your way so that it doesn't affect you negatively, but you make the best out of it?
You're asking hard questions now.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give. I might start crying. I'm gonna give myself a couple of days to just be a bit frustrated, be a bit down. I'm not saying I'm feeling sorry for myself, but it's just like it's not where I want to be. It's not where I need to be. But I think it's just. I think it comes down to just being confident in knowing what you can do and what you can be, and that one competition doesn't define you as an athlete. Basically, I know that I can be a lot better than what I showcased this weekend. That being said, I'm not. I wasn't good enough this weekend, but I do know that I can be a lot better than what I was. So I just need to kind of trust in that ability. It's not an easy one. I do tend to. I'm probably quite hard on myself, and you kind of do have the thoughts of I don't deserve to be here because it was invitation. It was by invites only. But just then I have to kind of remind myself that I did actually earn my spot. I was top 20 at the games this year. I did have a very strong season. I did do well. And I'm not at the top of my game. I'm going to come back and I can do even better. So it's just, looking back, I did deserve it instead of beating myself up all the time, which I am very good at doing.
Well, of course, I think it's a positive quality of an athlete to always want better from yourself, and although that sometimes leads to not seeing what you've done and just seeing what you haven't done or where you aren't. What are you looking forward to most in the upcoming season?
Just getting back into it. I had a long time off after games. I also struggled with some illness, and then my back kind of blew up a bit. So I didn't get into the groove of training. I still haven't gotten back into which I also think is fine. I think it is good to have off season and let your body actually relax a bit and recover. It just kind of sucks coming back, and when you're not in the shape that you want to be, especially when you then choose to compete. So that's in retrospect, maybe I should have not come, but then at the same time it's also such a cool experience being here, and it was such a cool event, so it wasn't an opportunity that
you probably would have been upset if you had missed out
exactly
on it.
So it was such a good opportunity that I didn't want to miss out on it, but I'm not going to do any other off-season comps without feeling that I'm ready to compete again, just as much mentally as physically, because for me, the whole games prep and the games and how things played out at the games, being at that borderline with the cut, it was just mentally very draining, and I just need to
recover.
Need to let my head relax a bit and not have that pressure of having to compete, and just find kind of the will and the want to just kill yourself again.
Okay, thank you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What are you drinking right now after 7 events?
My favorite fit aid.
Immunity aid, because remember, guys, in competition your immunity system is compromised, so you gotta stay healthy and strong with the some fit aid.
In school, I never tried this one. We don't have this one in Europe, so it's nice to change things up a little bit sometimes.
From between the European ones, what's your favorite?
I had a classic one.
Yes, classic. It's classic for a reason. Gabby, can you show me what you got today?
What I do?
What you got today?
I got another super nice belt from Texas.
Wow,
This is quite heavy, I have to say. It's
gonna be interesting
hard
too.
to walk around in this one.
So there's a lot of questions that can be asked. Let's start from going into the event, like the competition. Did you have an idea of where you wanted to place?
I mean, I never put on myself any specific place finish, but I was hoping to finish in top 5.
So this is like the cherry on top.
This is a cherry on top, and throughout the week, like even after first day, I saw that I really have a chance to finish even higher. So I really wanted to push to the end and make it happen.
Do you consider yourself like a leaderboarder, in the sense during competitions you look at the leaderboard a lot, or you just try not to think about it, just doing your best, and whatever happens?
I think it depends on competition. Like, okay, this weekend I look on the leaderboard, but usually I try to not to do that.
Okay, not think too much about it in a sense. Okay. Is there any event that you mentally... Okay, what was your favorite event in general? Like, to do, how it went, that you will have a positive memory of during this weekend?
The first event was super fun, with the rope climbs and running. But I have to say that the most painful one was the ski erg.
Oh, not the thruster bike.
No, because I think I just didn't push hard enough, and I felt quite okay after that. So
okay.
that's why I didn't really feel that bad after.
You were trying to keep up with the queen on the ski erg, so you're like redlined a lot. How does it feel? Actually, at games you did quite well. You placed very high in the top 10. Do you think that mentally affected you going to this competition? Like, okay, I can really like play with the big dogs now, and wanted to prove that to yourself more? Because that's something you already kind of talked about in our previous vlogs during games.
Yeah, I mean, finishing 6 at the CrossFit Games gave me a little bit more confident in my abilities. But still, coming into this event, I wasn't confident enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I think over the week, during the whole weekend, and finishing at the top of the event this week gave me so much confidence that I'm just ready
to crush next season. Talking about next season, what are you looking at? Do you have any competitions that you're thinking of before going into the Open?
So I'm gonna do only one more event. It's gonna be Dubai in December, and basically after that it's gonna be full focus on the 2022 season. Nice. Without any extra competition before the Open.
Do you have any goals for yourself this season, or things that you like really want to accomplish, or you just just going out and trying to do the best you can regardless?
I'm just gonna go with the flow. I prove myself that I belong in the top now, and I'm just gonna do my best and prove it.
Not tell us.
So, Gabby,
Don't point that thing at me.
what are your thoughts on this winner's meal?
It's pretty simple, but I love it.
Here, have a fitted.
Nice work done.
Gabby, It's Monday. And would you want to briefly recap what happened last afternoon, yesterday?
What happened last afternoon? I finished the competition. Went for pizza and for burger, fries, milkshake.
Milkshake. So, were we celebrating something in particular?
I just finished on the podium at the ROGUE.
Woo! And now we're going for?
American breakfast, all the pancakes,
Finally.
eggs, bacon.
Going
I'm
out.
super excited about that.
Health. What's your thought on this?
It's like the biggest pancake I've ever seen, I think.
What's your thought on the pancakes?
I'm actually just thinking about American males right now.
Thinking about, okay, guys, comment in the comment section.
Did anyone comment about Christos' tattoo?
I don't know, I haven't checked.
Need to look. The tattoo guy.
Tattoos today.
Okay, it's okay. Well, if
What
anyone
was the thing again? They have to decide on Christos' tattoo.
and location.
And location, yeah, you put location in.
Gabby, are you excited for your pancakes?
Yeah.
Oh, you also got French toast.
I wish I ordered two.
But they're massive.
Yeah, it's more than enough.
Oh, more is coming. They're a hash.
I ordered skillet.
You should tell them.
That's for me, John.
Oh, you ordered.
Because you ordered the skillet. It's not.
Okay.
The hand is short.
Just put so much ice cream everywhere.